So yesterday Apple announced the new iPad mini, and I have been hovering over iPads for about 3 or 4 years now. My Nexus 7, which I got while I was at university, is still alive and kicking. It's slow as fuck. All I do is watch YouTube videos on it, and it can barely do that, or Netflix. And it can only just do that. Like, it'll do it at 480p, because it'll just stutter otherwise. So I've been hovering over iPads, and I'm telling you, so this iPad mini looks sick. I like the idea of a small thing, and I think the problem I've been having with justifying the cost of an iPad is I can barely justify that for myself, bearing in mind it's going to change the use case. Like, at the moment, my Nexus is like just a small screen that I carry around with me. The iPad mini could be that, but anyway, so the iPad mini sizes 64 gigabytes or 256. 64 gigabytes, reasonably priced. 256 gigabytes, that's 600 and something pounds. I'm like, god damn, that's tough to justify just to watch YouTube videos and play chess on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, if they supported multiple users, i.e. being able to like swap between me and Laura so that she can sign into Google, I can sign into Google, and we don't mess around with each other's YouTube recommended algorithms, I would have bought an iPad Pro like that. I've just done it. I've just been like, cool, they've finally done it. We can share an iPad, I can justify the cost. Happy days. The question I've now got is £660 too high for a computer that's small enough for me to justify to be mine? You know? FML, man. 2035, they'll finally release a fucking iPad with multi-user support, and then I'll be able to decide between the iPad. Every time I go onto the website, I'm always like, well, it's only another tenner for the fucking Pro. And then you go onto the thing, and then you have to pick the right memory size, and then it's an extra £200. You're like, is it worth paying £200 more for an iPad Pro? Well, but it doesn't support multi-user, and it's like a fucking cycle. Got up this morning, sorted out a video. Busy couple of days. I feel like every lunchtime, every time after work, I'm just busy. I've got a shitload of admin to do. I also want to go swimming tonight as well. Because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to you, baby. I've had a week on call, so I'm trying to make the most of not being on call, basically. And I like to go swimming in the evening. Last time I went in the evening. And I want to do more leg stuff. I want to do more, like, I want to take some little floaties and do some other things, which is a lot easier when it's like completely empty. It's quiet in the mornings, like there's like 2 people per lane or something. But like, if you want to do things like butterfly, I'm really trying to figure out, test my theory about why I'm not very good and that it's all leg based, you know. But you can't really share a lane with someone and do butterfly. it's just not polite, basically. Struggling a little bit with motivation today, boys. This is the kind of day where I've just got to solve everything I touch is just kind of having problems, and I've got to like solve something new for everything I'm doing. I just want to be like this little man. Today is one of them days where I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for pipelines to run. It takes 15 minutes, this one. Damn. Got to focus on getting this thing done. Oh, my eye. Just pressed my eye a little bit. I've got like a couple of things on like multitasking, but like it's a bit boring. But I think I fixed it, so that's good. So I fixed some of the problems I was having earlier, and I'm now just like I say, just running this bad boy through. And then your boy, I've just got like a list of things I need to tick off, both like for work stuff and like for me stuff. I've had like a pile of paperwork on my desk I've been meaning to file away for the last month, and I just need to do it. Hold up, boys, it just finished. My little baby has found his box. I put that box there knowing he'd love it. Look at that. He's like a little puddle. I got that curtain drawn in my room because it's too bloody sunny. I went swimming, boys. Interesting. So interestingly, I did like a combination of different things. I was just kind of experimenting around. But like doing 100 meters kicking Oh, it's so hard. It's so slow and it's so hard. 100 meters just arms is easier than 100 meters both. What's that all about? What does that mean? How do I fix that? That isn't how that is supposed to be. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that, to be honest. But it was a good swim. I did 1,500 meters in 45 minutes, whereas I normally do 2,000 in about 50. Obviously, 600 of those meters I was hampered by only having half of my body. But it was interesting, go like using kick floats and stuff again. I haven't used that in like years. And now the nutty part is I'm just prepping my bag for the gym tomorrow morning. Thursdays are for cardio. It's going to be my first real cardio session in a while. Because last week I was on call, and it's also going to be the last one in a while as well, because I can't go much next week, which is why I can't go basically at all next week, which is why I wanted to go today. I'm due to fall behind on the vlogs, but in a very controlled manner. Gym day today, ladies and gentlemen. First time I've done like real cardio. Obviously I've been swimming, but the first time I've done real cardio in a while, and it's going to be the last time in a while as well. Running, I did 20 minutes, 4K, and then warm cool down. Rowing, I did 5,000 meters. Whew, my God, that's not incredibly far, but it was hard. And then I did a PAP workout, which is like where you do a heavily loaded exercise and then something else that's like similar. So it was like lower body focus, because I think I need to work on my legs. And I did squats, back squats, and then you have to like jump on a box straight away after. So I've been at the, oh, God damn, like 30 kilogram, 25 kilograms for squats up until now, I think. Because I've not been using like an actual squat rack. I've just been like getting a barbell and like putting it there and doing it. And what I'm most worried about is being able to get it there or get it off. But I did it at the big boy rack. Oh, I did a 40k, boys. Most of the exercises I do like lots of reps rather than like try and lift something heavy. But these PAP things are like the closest I get to like trying to lift something heavy. I think I could do heavier than that, to be honest. But yeah, boy. Otherwise, standard day at work, waiting for someone to try and get something like set up and approved for us to use. Pain in the ass. And then otherwise I've been doing some just like minor upgrades and blogging, living the dream. Laura went to bed early because she was up really early. She wasn't feeling very well this morning, but she's fine now. And I've sorted out the reverse light in the car because, so I sorted out the reverse light in the car because I noticed it was broken yesterday. And while fixing it, I've realised that we actually have two reverse lights. One of them is definitely broken and has been broken for as long as I can remember. I always thought we only had one. So next time I drive past the Halfords, I've got to go in and pick up a reverse light. I'm on my morning walk and it's 7:30, but no one's around. It's making me feel like I've got the time wrong. It's a beautiful, crisp day. It's lovely and like cold, but not cold, you know. It's lovely. Dewy, I don't know if that's the word. And no fuckers around. Usually I bump into some people, but like I said, I feel like maybe the clocks have changed and I don't know about it. We have a busy day today. We're going on holiday today, which is why we're being tactically slow on the videos. It'll catch up. I'm a dab hand at catching up these days. I'm going to render videos while I'm on my laptop, to be honest with you. Since I've done all the updates I need to do to my vlog script, I can do that on the move now. Although I never dockerized it. I should have dockerized it really, but got a standard day at work, half day. Got to take the cat to the cattery. Poor guy. Got to pack the car and then drive to Cornwall. I'm not expecting to be able to vlog a lot. We are going on holiday with Laura's parents. It's her dad's birthday coming up, like a big birthday, and Laura's sister and Laura's sister's boyfriend's going to be there. which is weird because we've never actually like spoken. And yet we know a lot about each other. Interesting. But yeah, so I'm not expecting to be able to vlog much. So I get lots of Instagram and stuff. Me and Laura are trying to, last time we did this, Laura's sister's boyfriend didn't go. Wasn't around, wasn't a thing, it might have been a thing. And like I start to go a bit crazy having to be around people so much. So me and Laura are like planning opportunities where we kind of peel off and do something else after we finish doing stuff with them, you know. So like if we go for a walk somewhere, before we go back, me and Laura will go and walk somewhere else rather than go back and sit in the house and talk and chat, because everyone else comes from like families with brothers and sisters and I don't. And I hate being around people for so long. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, it drives me mad otherwise. And if Laura doesn't come, then I'll go on my own and then I can vlog. But I'm definitely really looking forward to having like a week off. Well, we did have a week off at one point, but we didn't go anywhere. We just stayed at home. Did we? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the holiday. The problem is that like, I'm not looking forward to only having my laptop because my laptop's really slow these days. I'm in the market for a lot of new stuff these days, but I'm in the market for a new laptop and I'm excited about the new Surface Book rumours. And I'm excited about the new iPad mini, as you know. But also like, I thought this last time we went on holiday with like Laura's side of the family. We've never been on holiday with my side of the family and we never would, because that's too much hard work, you know. And this could be too much hard work. It could be the kind of holiday that's more effort than it's worth kind of thing, or it could be fun, you know. And it's just going to be like, it's going to take some time to tell. That sounds really mean to say, but like, and I don't know if that's just like a thing everyone has, or it's a thing that like me being used to being on my own has. But like being around people all the time is just like exhausting. And it's like, you know what I mean? So like, you know when you go on holiday and you come back and you're like, God, I feel like I need another holiday. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice just to like step away from work for a week and come back. Because I kind of I've switched teams a little bit, obviously a lot. I switched teams and like not taking a break in between. And I feel like that is hitting. So, but yeah, so we're going on holiday. It's gonna be great. I'm being a bit of a Debbie Downer for no reason. And I'm not as much of a Debbie Downer as I sound. I appreciate I sound like a miserable old git. Now boys, we're at Bridgewater service station. Don't come to this service station, it's shit. It took us 35 minutes to get from the door there in a car to like there and park. The motorway is fucked and I came into the services so that I could like have a wee, right? So obviously a load of people had come off the motorway to come to a service station, right? Because they're like, why stay in traffic, may as well come here. But then people had come into here, realised how bad it was and then tried to turn around. It was literally standstill for like 35 minutes until... This is not ideal, boys, I'll just talk to you later. Basically, I saved the day. Someone was bottlenecking in front of me and I was like, look, can you just move your car there and then we can unleash all this car and then all that, let everyone else leave. It was great. Vlogging in this house is basically a no-go, boys. I will figure out a strategy for this. But it's the next day right now. I can get you some B-roll. It's Laura's dad's birthday today and his treat was trekking 2 hours to get here. From all the way, well, further than that, but all the way around there and down. Pretty steep. A lot quicker than everyone else. So they're all sat down waiting for like chilling on the beach. And I'm like, I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna find a cave. Flexing my gym fitness. I'm the one going up. I'm first, carrying the big family bag on top of my bag. Things like this are so much harder when you go up slowly, you know what I mean? Just get up to the top, boys. So sure, that was hard, but I've got like 15 minutes to get my breath back. Easy. New day, new bit of B-roll. I'm able to like kind of wander off on my own quite a lot more than I expected. So the problem is like I'm often in view, so I can't vlog, you know. I'm on the hunt currently for some ice cream. They do ice cream there, but I saw a shop. Want some ice cream. Everyone else already had their ice creams, but I had my fruit and I've had some cockles. I brought some fruit with me, alright. Laura's having ice cream for lunch and that's like it. Do we have fish and chips later? Mental. But yeah, I've got to get my steps up, man. There's way too I can't just sit on a beach and burn slowly, you know, with no book to read. So, get my steps up, having a wander around, looking for some lemon ice cream. What day is this now? Day 4. We've come to another beach. I'm there all the way over there, somewhere. I've come exploring on some rocks, because I'm like a dog. We talk about this. Laura's like a cat, I'm like a dog. I need to be constantly entertained. I was just wondering if it was possible to get over there, but I think if you get over there, apart from like going down there, you can't get very far. And I don't think you can get from there. No fucking way. Oh, bit limited then, boys. I'll have to go that way instead. It's not even overtly pretty out here. I'm just picturing that TikTok meme where it's like, I may be crazy, but at least I'm free. That's me right now, as they're all just chilling on the beach. I want to go in the water. I didn't bring any kind of swim stuff on this holiday with us. I want to go surfing, man. I might have to go to the wave near Bristol to go surfing. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like you can get further that way, so I could try going that way in a bit. We spent like 5 hours at the place we were at yesterday, but that was it was like a town. There's no way you could spend 5 hours here, surely. It's literally just a bay. But there is nowhere to go on the other side. 2 people though just came up this path and then through this gap here and have now disappeared. Oh, the beach is all over there. Oh, what are you doing over there? It took them ages as well. Another day, another relatively less exciting set of rocks to climb over. Into a small bay, Talland Bay. It's got a little cafe and stuff, but I'm off on a wander. I can't sit still. My book isn't very interesting, so I can't just like get swallowed into that. And I need to finish it though. Not enough internet to play chess, and I can't just sit still. My like patience for being around people is wearing. Like only child in me is like, I want to be on my own. I'd do something with Laura. Like if Laura wanted to do something, that'd be fine, because like we are basically the same person. But like she, out of like her and her sister's much more willing to just kind of do things on her own, and Laura's always like sees if other people wants to do it. That's really annoying to me, who wants to do something on my own. So but yeah, I'm exploring. It's been an alright week so far. It's been way hotter than it should have been, and like we're into, obviously Laura's parents are getting old a bit now, and like they just like kind of come places and then kind of want to sit down, whereas me and Laura, if we went on holidays like this, we'd be just like every day you'd be talking like 20,000 steps. Like we'd just be walking all the time. We'd spend minimal time sat at a beach. We might spend one day sat at a beach. So I'm just like walking around basically, living my best life. I'm thinking about put my Converse on. I need to buy new Converse. I've talked myself into buying new Converse to replace these, and they become like my smart trainers. And then for days like this, when it's like too hot for trousers, so therefore you can't wear like walking boots, which is what I should be wearing right now, I'm gonna get some like waterproof trainers like Allbirds, because I'm a fucking douchebag. I need to pay attention to get over this thing. It's not as misty as it looks to you. Interesting. Yeah, I'm having a good time, but my like introverted only child as well, from a not very healthy family where I basically spent my entire childhood on my own. You know what I mean? Like apart from like the odd thing with dad, but dad always worked. So I'm just not used to being around people. And I don't have much to talk about either. Like on the grand scheme of things, like my conversation, I just live to work, you know, and other people don't. So all I've got really to talk about is work, and everyone else does jobs that are more interesting than mine. Like trying to explain why either fin crime, which is what I used to do, which is kind of interesting, or what I do now, which is like the integration points between financial institutions. It's not overly exciting, and I've not been in it long enough either to have exciting stories either. I need to concentrate. I'm going to try and get to where that boat is. I don't know if you can see that boat. And then I'm thinking about having a wander up there as well, see what that church is about. Might struggle to get to that point. I've hit a bay thing with some vertical rocks, but look at this, look. It's Must be where all the birds bring their kills. Little claw. Huh. Pocketed that. Remind me not to slide down anything on my bum. Yeah, otherwise in the house I've been doing bits of programming. The problem is, like, I've got a couple of... I'm just not really doing anything that interesting programming wise. I started a task and, like, you know when you're like, oh, I'll just do that while I'm here, I'll just do that while I'm here, etc, etc. And it's just kind of ballooned. And there's loads of relatively shitty things. There's like one bit where I'm looking at like data seeding in MongoDB using a tool that I've not used before, which is quite interesting, but it's just a lot of shit work to get to the point where the data is ready to import. Seeing if I can find a rock face here that's easier to climb and get down. The problem's getting down again. Been doing that. I've been doing some, finished my service bus stuff, so that's good. Although it was basically finished. It's a bit slippy down there, boys. I was 90% of the way there. I actually, I might have told you, I'm not sure if I told you this. I was using a tool, submitted a change to that tool so that it fixed a bug basically, and like raised a PR against the tool on GitHub, and it got merged in, and I'm now using it. It worked. It let me finish the bit of work I was doing. It's great. I was well chuffed. I've never done that before. I've done it before where I've like suggested ideas, but they've been like to mocking frameworks, and then therefore they were like a bit weird what I was doing, and like they said like, oh, let's look at trying to get it in, but to get it in, like, it would involve being a too major part of the API, and then would incentivize doing something a bit... It was all right in my scenario, but it's a bit ropey in like most scenarios. I thought that was fucking steals then. I was like, gonna get excited. I'm not sure I can get over there, boys. It's a bit creepy, to be honest, boys. There may be a way through. There's a crab down there. I was just thinking to myself, if I die down here, I'm dead. Crab just like scuttled back into there. I'm officially bailing. There's no way I can get around this. I mean, I could, you know what I mean, but I'm gonna get dirty, B, probably hurt myself, and C, if I do, I'm stuck and I'll die a slow, painful death. I decided that about 5 meters after doing something that I thought I probably shouldn't do this. To be fair, I've thought about that a couple of times now, so. I mean, absolute worst comes to the worst, I could always swim back. We head back now. We have fruit in my bag. I didn't come through this way. I'm not very... I'm nice and big and gangly, which means I can climb things with relative ease. So I'm like quite... Well, I'm not flexible, but I'm like... I can hold my weight quite well, you know what I'm saying? But getting through small gaps, a bit too big. See, this is good, this. By the time I get back, I would have killed a good 45 minutes. Ample time to go back, get some food, and then maybe, I don't think the parking ticket is that long. Maybe I'll run out of time when it comes to going over there to that church. But that is just like just a walk up the road, so that's not overly complicated. We're not at low tide yet either, so I paid attention to tides before I headed out. I've really got to concentrate. This moss is so fucking slippy in my Converse that I wear to fucking job interviews. I'm not 100% sure all birds are any better for things like this, but at least they're like actual trainers. I want to get my, I always end up in a scenario where I get my like odd Converse dirty, and they're like my best trainers. You know what I mean? Like if we go out for a meal in the evening and I'm not wearing shoes, which I don't always wear shoes. I probably wear shoes more often than most people do, but I'd wear these. And it feels weird wearing dirty shoes. So hopefully, if I get some Allbirds, I can wear them in scenarios like this, and these won't get dirty. It's more of a dirty thing rather than a like trekking or scenarios where you think the path might be muddy, but it's too hot for walking boots or jeans and shoes. No, jeans and walking boots. Right, I got through. How did I get through here? We're back home, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have a cat yet. We're getting the cat tomorrow. In theory, we could have got him at 4, between 4 and 5 today, but we booked him to get him back tomorrow, which is a good shout because it was a 3 3-hour drive, 3-hour and 20-minute drive. It took us 6 hours to get there. It took us about 4.5 to get back. Like I say, we spent about an hour in that fucking car park, stationary on the way down. And on the way back, like the junction between Cornwall and like the M5 was just done. And it was like, Google was like, if you turn off now, you could save 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so it was some horrendous traffic. But it wasn't too bad in the end. It could have been a lot worse. We were able to navigate around it this time. We tried to navigate around it on the way down, but you can only skip out so much of the M5. We basically, like, on the way down, we got to almost Weston before we joined it, Weston-super-Mare, which is like an hour away from Bristol. And we managed to go round, like, the back way around Exeter on, like, literal, like, Cornwall country roads. But we're back. It was a good week. We just shit drive, to be honest. Yeah, it was a good week. It was a good week to get away as well. It's nice to be back though. It's nice to have like your own space again. Because like I say, it's like a holiday, but you're like on all the time, you know? 16 degrees tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna need some shorts. I don't really have much to report. Went to Amusement Arcade, which is like where they've got like grabbers and 2p machines and stuff like that. I've never been to one of them before. At least I can't remember ever going to one. But Laura wanted to go for her birthday. We did, and it was good fun. So absolutely bloody wild. What else happened? We otherwise just kind of spent a long time on the beach, a long time walking around, lots of fish and chips, lots of Cornish pasties, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're back watching TV. Haven't watched TV a week. Been doing lots of programming as well. There was one day where, that day I was talking about where I like to like recharge my battery. That evening I just kind of spent all night on my laptop, like upstairs listening to podcasts out of the way. And that really helped. But no rest for the wicked, guys, because I am currently making my gym bag ready to go to the gym. I'm going to run this vlog on for a bit as well. I'm going to run us until Sunday, just FYI. It doesn't make sense for me to end the video now, even though it does make sense because of how long this video is. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything. Socks, gym stuff, normal pants, but I've got to make the most of the gym this week because I'm doing stuff on Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to London again, boys. Can you believe it? It's a bit of a surprise. I got a message out of the blue yesterday. Hey guys, look who's back. Monty Moo's back. And he is loving life. He spent a little week in the gallery. And now he's back. And he is savouring every moment. So we'll see how long it takes for him to be a little savage again. He's got to lose some weight though. God damn, did they feed him? Holy smokes. Got up this morning. My alarm went off at 5. I woke up, snoozed till 6:30. Gym opens at 7. And I was aiming to go at 7. And I was like, I got up, went downstairs, immediately put my gym kit on. And I was like, right, let's go. And every ounce of my body was like, let's fucking not. I did not want to go, man. Holy shit. But it's like, I knew I was going to go and I wasn't going to be any good. Because I haven't been in ages. I just had to like go and like blow the cobwebs off. And just like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the order of my wardrobe's gone to shit. But yeah, so I did some running, did some stepping, and then I did a weights thing. Felt good about it. Got back, picked up some deliveries that we weren't here for, got Monty, and then we've just been pottering around all day, kind of chilling, pottering about, watching Formula 1, looking after the cat, all that fun stuff. We also treated today like a Monday because I'm not going to be here on Monday night because I'm going to London. I'm going to buy a Heat magazine. Trying to figure out what to wear, man. I'm just struggling. I'll put it on my to-do list to organise my wardrobe tomorrow. and then just wear that. So yeah, we went shopping in the evening, had dinner, went shopping. Just caught up on Vigil, which is pretty good. We're enjoying that. And now we're going to bed. Yet another day of having an alarm go off and snoozing it and going to sleep, and then Laura waking me up at 6:20, due to go to the gym at 7. She's like, "Oh Jimmy, I think you slept past your arm." And I'm like, "I don't want to go, but I fucking went, boys." I pulled off. Oh, got to do double whammy on the plans here, boys. Yes. I went to the gym. I switched things around. Normally I go and I do like 5-minute running / walking and running warm up, and then I do like 25 minutes of running, which usually gets me to about 5k these days, and then I do some rowing. But this time I did the warm up on the treadmill, then went to do some rowing. I did 5k faster than I've ever done it before. 25, I think 20 minutes 25 row. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good going. The thing is that so yeah, that's the fastest I've ever done it. Obviously I cheated because I did the running after, and after I didn't run either. I like did a brisk, basically like a jogging run, like my full stride, which would be like Laura's run. And I did that on like really steep shit for 25 minutes. So that's pretty good going. And then like I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of did the baby weight machines for babies, not the free weight stuff. But it was a good gym sesh. Otherwise today we've done a lot of like pottering around. We went out shopping. I ordered some shoes, which are size 12s, and they are about 5 inches longer than another shoe I own, which is a size 12. So I don't know what's going on with that. Trying to get some shoes for. I've ordered a lot of shoes. Trying to order some Converse, but the website's broken. Ordered a lot of shoes. These are for my suit. So yeah. Otherwise, like I say, lots of pottering, lots of cooking, shopping around, getting stuff for Monty, getting stuff for the car, getting stuff for the house. Watched Formula 1, which was sick. My boy Lando Norris, man, he was so fucking close. I'm trying. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Because I'm trying to pick an outfit based on what I know I'm doing tomorrow, which is going to London. But I'll go to the gym first. I can wear 2 outfits. Crazy, I know. Let's wear that first, and then we can reassess what we're wearing during the day / when I'm commuting via train. Because I'm trying to get my gym bag ready right as I speak. Otherwise, we had dinner, watched Harry Potter, or on Order of the Phoenix. Those words kind of sound like Formula 1, which is where I was going with that. And yeah, now we're going to bed. Tomorrow is going to be super busy. But you know what? Life's busy, but I'm busier, and I can fucking pull it off. And I'm not going to be in Bristol on Tuesday, so I'm going swimming tomorrow instead. Because I ain't no basic bitch, okay? And it takes more than... Do I take this? Do I take my kick float and stuff? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say yes. But yeah, so tomorrow I've got a lot to do. I've got to go swimming, I've got to have a shave, I've got to pack my bag, I've got to do a whole day's work. I need to get at least the footage off of this camera. I don't think I'm going to get it rendered and uploaded. Definitely not going to have time to do the description. Got to prep for the train. Hopefully I can get to the post office and return those shoes that are like clown shoes. Going to the gym, going swimming. There's probably more on my to-do list. I just can't think about it, but I gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching this video. I need to pick a book. It's actually going to be quite pleasant going on the train and not thinking that I have to work. I can just sit on the train and listen to a podcast or read my book, live my best life. Which is why I'm going Monday night, staying over, working Tuesday, coming back, rather than like the other way around, where I'd be on the train during work hours and probably getting a commuter train both times, which would be dog shit. I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit longer. It's been a while since my last video as well. It's been a fun holiday. We're back. We're back in the groove. It's going to be a really busy, like, kind of back-to-back, hectic couple of weeks. Probably to the end of the year, actually, to be honest. Just like the end of this year is packed up. Our calendar is full. It's exciting stuff. Especially if, like, random days to London just kind of drop on me out of the fucking blue like this one did. I didn't find out about this until Thursday, which was, I've not logged on to work either. I've just been messaged by my team lead being like, yo, by the way, you want to come to London, lol. But I know nothing else about it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even really know what time. It's going to be fun. Come along for the journey. I'll catch you later.